Right now, we are following a new development in the crosswalk controversy outside of the Pulse nightclub. The state put new signs up along the sidewalk telling people that defacing the road is not allowed. WESH 2's Bob Hazen is live outside of Pulse. And Bob, protesters say that troopers also warned them they could be arrested for using chalk on the crosswalk.
Yeah, and we're about to see if that is in fact going to be the case. There's about a dozen protesters out here right now, and you can see a troopers out here because they did start to color in part of the crosswalk with some chalk. It's going to walk down here and listen in on what exactly is happening here.
You're the law enforcement.
I get it. I was sent out here.
So what are you telling them
because they
to stop
do not
doing?
want people to place chalk on the crosswalk.
So what are they violating?
You call them, they'll
What
tell
are they
you.
violating? So what could you possibly arrest them for if you can't tell them what they're violating?
All right, there's a few people. I already give out warnings to 2 people.
For what? What did they violate? What did they violate?
Okay, so you probably heard that the trooper gave them a warning saying that he's now warned 2 people about the fact that they are not allowed to use chalk on the crosswalk out here. And that comes after some new signs were put out here as well. In fact, you can see them right back here. They say defacing roadway prohibited, no impeding traffic. They're taking that to mean that chalk is now banned as well from being used to color in the crosswalk. As you might remember, of course, last week the state came out here, blacked out the rainbow crosswalk that was in front of the Pulse Memorial. But since then, protesters have been using chalk to fill it all in and put the rainbow back into that crosswalk. Well, this morning, some demonstrators were out here doing that as well, and they said that the FHP told them that there's been a change in the rules, so now chalk is not allowed. The rules up to this point had been you could use chalk as long as you're not blocking traffic, and if you used paint, you would be arrested. But now they're saying that that's been changed, so chalk is also off limits. And I talked to a man this morning who said he was here when FHP came out here and announced those new rules.
They said that they changed it.
What did they change? Tell me exactly what they changed.
They said that it's not allowed to use chalk anymore.
Well, chalk is not defacing anything.
Now, again, that was the first confrontation that happened this morning around 11 o'clock. So these protesters are out here. As you can see, they did fill in at least one of these parts of the crosswalk with chalk. They've been promising to do that some more. They have a lawyer out here as well who has said that the city and the FHP do not have the power to arrest someone for criminal mischief for using chalk. But of course, we'll be staying out here and figuring out exactly what does happen and if these protesters do decide to color in more of this, and then what happens with FHP as well. Covering Orange County live in Orlando, Bob Hazen, WESH 2 News.